What is going on, guys? Evo here, and we are back with some more Enshrouded. I hope everyone is having a great day. So, this episode, we were going to do a little building, upgrading the village a bit, and kind of reworking some areas here. But there has been a recent update to the game, which has added a bunch of new stuff. And I kind of want to explore and dive into some of that a little bit. So we're going to talk to our alchemist here. And we're going to see what new stuff he has for us. So we've got the Cinder Vault. When disaster struck, we adapted, rose above all limitation, freed of prejudice and convention. A splinter group of ancients, usually hidden in silence and obscurity, worked hand in hand with humans to build the Cinder Vaults. They house the only hope humanity has left, hidden from the shroud, sleeping, waiting to be roused by the Flameborn. So we just got a little bit of lore there, and then we have few are left. It seems we are complete. A meager group, far fewer than expected. Our Cinder Vaults could only sentinel so few. But we stand strong nonetheless. Together we will fan your flames, friend. May your light reach the farthest corners of the land. Okay, so just more lore and weapon gems. I believe these are new. My research has led me to a bold new theory. The ancients once had an affinity for gems and used them for augmentation. Perhaps Flameborn aren't fit for being augmented, but your weapons could be. If we found an ancient gem forge, I have an inkling of where to look. Don't worry, and perhaps a conductor or energy source. Then we could claim the gem power for ourselves. Well, that sounds like something that I am all aboard for. Purpose of weapon gems, origin of weapon gems. The might of these gems is unlike any conventional magic. So what was their purpose? Well, the ancients researched natural power sources such as lava and fire to fuel their constructs. Perhaps the gems are sort of an energy storage vessels with a magnetic pull that cling to the naturally flowing energy around them, memorizing it, being molded by it. But what grand invention would need such powerful fuel? That's a great question. We don't know. Gems are seemingly rare, in our altitude at least. Their properties are not at all common on the surface. I propose this. The ancients unearthed these gems on their never-ending dig for knowledge. Why did they abandon the pursuit? Perhaps they were interrupted by a greater mystery turned calamity. A shroud? That's possible. So we have all of that done and read. There's a fell confusion pheromone. Not sure what that is. It can be thrown to create a pheromone cloud that confuses fell enemies who run around in panic when affected. Well, that sounds kind of fun. Let's get a couple of those just to test them. There's also a new healing beam. That sounds really cool. We need a laboratory to actually craft that. So for the moment, we will just leave that be. There's a coloring station. What does this do? A factory that enables the production of color palettes and colorizes your clothes. Well, that sounds kind of amazing. Let's do that. That's customization. We like customization. Big fan. And I don't think this guy has anything new. And there is a group of people around me. Holy guacamole. I guess everyone was interested in the lore of the gems. Where are we going to put this? That is the real question. We could throw it maybe here for the moment. Feel like that looks okay. Kind of in the way, but it's fine. So produce color palettes. What do we need? We need nitrate, saffron, fossilized bone dust, and sand. And we have a bunch of different ones we can actually do, and they all cost different things. So let's maybe see if we can get a rocky shore crafted. Let's go to our magic chest. What do we have? We have everything but the shroud mushroom. Surely we're going to be able to get that. I don't remember seeing that. That may be a new resource. It's dropped by mushrooms in the Revelwood shroud. So we can definitely go and grab some of that. It's kind of the only one that I'm interested in. It's got the blue on it. You guys know I like blue. So let's just add the rest of this. And we're going to head straight over to Revelwood real quick. Also, they appear to have kind of changed the UI a little bit. The health bar looks different. The mana bar looks different. And then if we go to our weapons, how everything is laid out on the actual weapons is different. I don't know if I like it better or if it's worse. Time will kind of tell. I got to get used to it. But it's definitely an interesting change. And, oh, this cryptic wand actually has a gem slot. So that is kind of cool. But we're going to need to craft a whole big thing to get gems, apparently. So that'll probably have to wait. There's also an affix here I've never really noticed called multi-shot. Fires multiple projectiles but at a reduced damage. I don't remember seeing that, but I don't know if it's new. Maybe I just never paid attention before, or maybe we just didn't have the information laid out as clear as it is now, because all of the weapons seem to have some sort of description. There also appears to be a ton of new shroud routes added to the map, which is kind of crazy. There's at least like 8 of them, 9 of them. So I'll probably just bang those out off camera, because you guys have seen me kill enough shroud routes. And we're gonna head right over here to Revelwood, and we should probably put on some food. I did add some skill points to the tree recently, and we now have the ability to have an additional food slot, so we can eat 4 different foods at once now, which is very good, very happy. And the 4th food we're going to be using is sage leaves, and this just gives me 4 extra spirit for 9 minutes. We don't actually have like a proper spirit food yet that's better than this, so until we get that, this is what we're going to have to use. But let's go ahead and eat all of this, and we just need to go down to this shroud here. And we'll try and find some mushrooms. Do these count as mushrooms? I don't actually know. Oh, I think so. Yep, shroud mushroom. There we go. Immediately got what we're looking for. We like and appreciate that. We'll just get a few of these here. Oh, we got a boar bugging us. Oh! They've also changed the projectile speed of the wand. That felt good. That felt really good. It's almost instant now. Very quick. Very smooth. Big fan of that change. And we got corrupted boar tusks. I don't think I've ever got that material before. We're just going to be discovering so many new things. It's going to be kind of crazy for a while. Everything we knew is probably different and has probably changed. We'll loot these guys. These guys still drop the same things, so nothing new there. And we're actually really close to a shroud route, so I'm just gonna knock that out real quick, and then we're gonna head back to the base and get that color palette made up. If we can find this shroud route. That doesn't actually look like a shroud route. Okay, maybe this is something new? Could be something exciting? Potentially? Oh! We just got 2 new things from these guys. What the heck are we even looking at? Legendary runes are imbued with an immense amount of magical energy. These rare and powerful artifacts are used to enhance legendary weapons, unlocking their full potential. Legendary runes become integral to their weapons once used and cannot be recovered. Choose wisely, for the power they bestow is both extraordinary and irreplaceable. So I guess we can't level up legendary weapons anymore with normal runes. That's a big change. That is a very big change. And then we got a Banshee gel here. A lightweight protective gel has properties of fell magic. Crafting ingredient primarily used for crafting armor. Source dropped by fell banshees. First found in the Springlands biome. I like that we're getting more information, so we know what it's going to be used for. We know where to get it. This looks kind of intimidating. Forge weapon gems. Oh! We can just do that right here? I thought we needed to craft our own forge. Apparently not. No gems available. Find gems and insert them into fully upgraded weapons to unlock powerful effects. Okay, so maybe most of these on the map are gem forges and not shroud roots. Noted. Well, that's actually good for me. It means I don't have to like go all the way around those areas again just to kill shroud roots. We like that. Now, it did say that we have to find the gem and then we can socket it into a weapon there. So maybe we still need the other thing with the alchemist to actually craft the gems. I'm a little confused, but we're gonna figure it out slowly but surely. Let's get the heck out of here. Okay, let's throw this stuff inside. All these beautiful mushrooms. Now we're doing the do. We gotta wait 5 minutes. Okay. And while we wait for that, I believe the collector has some things to talk about. So let's head over to him and see what he has to say. That hurt. Bones buried under sands of time. You've come far, but we must go further. Delicious fear escapes them and travels from beyond the veil to my little ears. Reach the tired sands in the east, raise them further, glide, gather, gain. Okay, that's a weird thing to say. We got a new location marked. We've got the kindled waste bone key, so we'll probably craft that up now, potentially. We also got greater ectoplasm soup, which takes away 100 health, but gives us plus 12% damage against hollow and leeches 9% against hollow. That seems extremely strong. We also got new summoning skulls. That's pretty cool. We don't have the bone channel 2. We didn't unlock that. We got a crypt throne. And I think that's all of the new stuff. All right, let's craft you so we don't forget about you down the line. Okay, we got our first color palette. And now we can go into here and change the tint of this stuff. Oh, that looks very nice. It looks like we need one color palette per piece of armor. So we're gonna have to make up some more. Let's get that going before I forget. That should give us 5 in total. Now, if we go back to the colorize items menu, it doesn't seem like we can tint the North Guard armor. I wonder if that's because it's on our cosmetic bar and not our actual bar. Let's try and take the stuff off. Head back into here. And no, I still can't tint it. That's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping we could. Apparently this is just a special set and we can't change the way it looks. Okay, so we're gonna have to find some armor that we like and then we can customize that. For now, we're gonna throw back on our Northgard armor. I'm gonna drop off a couple items and then We're gonna head over to this new quest here, Illuminate the Night, and we're gonna see exactly what that is all about, because it appears to be the only quest that's like, this is new, come here, I'm highlighted. So we'll head to this home here, and then we should be able to get there no problem. Oh, there's some scavengers here, but I'm seeing something new. There's like a wolf with something on its back. It's carrying something. That's a little strange. Okay, if these guys can calm down a little bit, that would be great. Let's do the fireball. Get these guys dead. Okay. And then there's some dude here in the dark. Get got. Beautiful. What the heck does this wolf have? It's like a little chest on it with a bedroll, some lights. Interesting. Oh, he's got loot. Okay. That's very interesting. We got some fireball 2s from that. We got some nails, a fell shield, which is not very exciting. We're in a low level area though, so I will forgive that. And then we got, was it torn cloth or some scrap? We got something else. We're gonna have to keep our eyes open for that in the higher level areas going forward, because we could get some really good stuff. Also got some more hollow here. I really like the new wand. I'm so glad it doesn't take 12 hours to travel to the target. Big fan of that change. Makes it feel so much better to use. What the heck are these here? Is this a new resource? Oh, we can collect you. Fresh shroud spore. Oh, and then the shroud went away here. So there's like other things producing the actual shroud cloud. Noted. Oh, this area looks kind of intimidating. What the heck is going on here? Oh, this is the VUCA sacrificial dagger area. Okay, we've been here. That loot just respawned. I don't think we've been there in the dark before. Or maybe that place wasn't even shrouded originally. Not actually sure. Okay, we've reached our new location. There's a big blue door here. And we've got a respawn point. What is going on? What are we doing? We got some traps. Those are new. We haven't seen those traps before. We've got the tried and true classic giant fireballs. We like those. Let's get out our bow, because we're probably gonna have to shoot some stuff. We got some more of these traps here. So far, they haven't made them more difficult. I feel like they could do a better job with the traps, because you have to really try to get hit by one of those. Now we've got a scroll in here, and we've got a new cinder vault or something. Let's read the note. A door to seal away all light. I saw the ancients as a monolith, a web of lights like stars in the night sky, connected through wisdom and flame, but they're far more split than I believed. The young ancients alongside me explained that this night sanctum is the creation of their elders, the Empyrean. It predates the shroud and used to contain a wealth of human knowledge offered as sacrifice or for trade. Neither flame nor sunlight can reach, making it perfect for one of our emergency cinder vessels. We've rigged the traps to activate after the vessel is filled. Hopefully that should protect it even as the shroud fills the valley. When I trace the constellations on the door, I sense a desperate longing, a pull towards the firmament. I cannot read my fellow travelers' expressions, but their silence betrays them. They feel it too, A shame I won't see another night sanctum so soon. The ancients speak of even more hidden haven deep within the Blackmire, a stretch of land I thought forsaken. The more I learn, the less I seem to understand. Queen Jasmina. Okay, so we're in a night sanctum. I don't necessarily know what that means, but it sounds interesting. And there's a survivor in here. We got Elio, and obviously we can't pull him out here. So let's head out back the way we came, which I believe is this way. Now we just need to make our way out of the shroud, and then we can see what this new guy is all about back at the base. All right, let's summon this person, Elio. He's a barber. Oh, interesting. Okay, are we gonna be able to change our hair then? I'm assuming that's what's gonna happen. Phew, what a close call that was. You must be the rugged hero who saved me. You wear the survivalist look well. If you ever want to try another style, don't hesitate to ask for Elio Riki? I don't know. I don't know how to say that. I do apologize. I'm horrible with names and pronouncing anything. So we've got a bunch of stuff here that he wants to talk to us about. We saved him from that pod. He had a salon in Fort Kelvin. Okay, nothing super interesting there. Oh, okay, so it looks like he's gonna be able to make like hair dyes for us and change our style of hair. That's interesting. So there's a lot of customization going on in this update. So if we go into here, oh, we can completely change our character. So we can do the presets, we can do all the other bits and bobs here. Basically, character customization just during the actual game and not when you first start. Still pretty cool. Happy to have him in our camp if we ever want to change things up. I currently do not. I'm still really curious about this gem stuff, so we're gonna go here and do this quest, and then hopefully we're gonna get everything we need to check out our first actual gem. So we're gonna jump off this side here. We should probably eat a little bit more food. Get all of our buffs back on, and it looks to be in the shroud. So we'll just add that to our timer. This seems to be the way. Got some bad boys in here. We slammed you. We don't have the essence or our gem stuff, so this didn't give us what we needed. I was hoping the actual quest would. The quest has updated though, and it appears that there's a heart of the lair here, a shroud lair, which is interesting. I don't know what that means necessarily. I don't think we've ever had a shroud lair. So let's head over here, and this may give us what we need to do the gem and the fortune and all the exciting things. And it looks like the location is below. So we're probably gonna have to go down here. We got a lot of the red goop, so we gotta be careful. So far, not super scary though. And it shouldn't be. These guys are level 7, we're level 25. So we're absolutely gonna slam them. Kill these guys. The area looks very nice though. Big fan of it so far. Get you gone, get this respawner gone. And that leads to a tunnel with eyeballs? Oh. Why am I scared? Why am I running? They're probably super low level. They are. Okay. Eyeballs, I do not like. The eyeballs drop archaic essence. So we want to collect all of that. And we can harvest some more from the big, weird sacks that are growing out of the ground. I bet you those guys would be scary if they were a higher level. Let's keep going deeper and deeper. Can we break this? Yes, we can. What does the eyeball actually do? Let's see. Oh, he's got a freaking laser? Are you kidding me? Eyeballs with freaking laser beams. Holy guacamole. I did not see that coming. Looks like we've got another spawner here and another tunnel behind it. I don't think they've ever done that before. At least I haven't seen it. Another new little addition when it comes to gameplay. We like that. And then in here, there is a big scary dude. Can we Eternal Fireball you? Yes, we can. And was that it? Oh no, there's a chest up there. Oh, and there is some bug spawners. Let's just get rid of you. Is there another bug spawner? There is. Okay, I think we're good. So let's just walk on over here. Grapple on up. And, oh, another bug spawner here. Get that gone. And if I can get that last bug, beautiful. Grab some shroud time. And we've got another grapple here. And a beautiful chest with our name in it. We like that. We like and appreciate that. So these daggers also have a gem slot, which is very cool. But we still don't have a gem. Did I miss something? I feel like I did. Let's loot this guy here. Oh! A gem of bleeding. Special item acquired. What does this do? Critical hits with cutting damage cause bleeding on the enemy, dealing 11 damage per second for 7 seconds. That seems pretty good. Not bad at all. Okay, so let's get out of here. And then we need to go back to the gem forge. And we can socket our first gem into weapons that I'm not necessarily excited about. But it's an introductory quest to this new stuff here. So we're going to give it a go. And kind of just see what it's all about. There's also a bug thing there. With a room behind it. What's back here? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, that was a lot of bugs. What in the world? Why are there so many bugs in here? Oh, oh! I'm gonna die. I'm actually gonna die. Okay, okay, okay. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Please leave me alone. Thank goodness we have the healing with our wand. That was kind of a scary moment. And then we've got something over here. Oh, is that just more shroud timer? It is. But does it lead to any actual loot? No. No, it doesn't. So we just went there for no reason other than we like bugs. Oh, wait, never mind. There's a chest. I completely missed the chest. It's a low-level wand. Okay, so we're going back to our gem forge here. And if we open you up, we have available gems. Okay. And we want to upgrade the gem. Didn't know we could do that. The upgrade literally does nothing, so that's kind of unfortunate. What about inserting it? So we could insert it into our wand, but that doesn't do anything because our wand doesn't do cutting damage. So we are going to throw it into the daggers, but I am going to upgrade it once before we do that because I want to see what the next level will actually give us. So let's do that. Okay, so the next level gives us a damage boost. We don't obviously have what we need to do that, but this is just kind of a test anyway, so that's fine. Let's throw you inside and we can extract it if we want to. Interesting. So we can reuse the gems. I like that. Very much so. Okay, let's throw these on the bar. We'll just give them a quick test. Again, they're not going to be very strong, but that's okay. Oh, surely there's going to be some bad guys in these ruins, right? I have faith, I believe. Yes, there is. We'll just get a bleed on one of you. There we go. And you're taking your 7 damage a second for 7 seconds. That's pretty good. Obviously, it would be better if we had, you know, better weapons, stuff like that. But that's not bad at all. Now, it does say it's supposed to deal 11 damage per second for 7 seconds, but I'm assuming it factors in their resistances and stuff like that. So it seems to be a pretty cool system, and I'm looking forward to getting some weapons, getting some better gems, and upgrading some higher level stuff in the future. But you know what, guys? I think that's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and if you have, remember to smash that like button, or remember to subscribe as well, because it seriously helps me out. It really does, and have a good one. See ya.